Good evening, everybody.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Welcome to another Wednesday vlog. We're live, five, five, four, three, two, one. Let's go live. And we're on. And black and white to color. Here we go. Welcome to another live. And it's a Wednesday vlog. I'm sorry about last night, how it wound up. But we are going to, I think, leave StreamYard and go to either Restream or another service. We will know by the end of the week, and we'll see where we are. So I want to bring my URL up here and my mailing address, see if it comes up. Well, we'll probably do Friday, try StreamYard or something like that. And I have to tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by the rules, you will be kicked out without question, either by me or one of my moderators. We will not tolerate any trolling or bad mouthing or saying something stupid or to our guests or try to say something dirty. You will be kicked out. This is a family-friendly channel, and we will not allow it. If for any reason I get kicked off, I will try to come back in as soon as possible. If there is a problem, uh, I will come right back. If I don't come back in within 15 minutes, you know there was a problem with the power outage or a problem with my internet. So, without further ado, I want to get into our live streaming. We have somebody in the chat. This is what I tell everybody about. Uh, we don't allow this, all right? I do not know what this is. He's saying hi. So we're going to delete this message. What is this? What are you putting up here? So this is what I do not allow. Okay? We will delete this message. All right? And that's what we're going to do. Delete content. There we go. And you put up W. You put up are you 67? No, I'm not. And why are you? You're welcome. Let's see who you are. And if you're a troll, that's all you are, we will kick you out. Let's see who you are. I don't have any one of my moderators in here. I think you're a troll. Please. You're a child, and I don't like the message that you're putting out there. You're welcome. And then you say, no, no, stop, please. I'm but I'm very sorry about that, but we're going to delete you from the channel. I'm sorry. I do not allow this. This is what we call trolling, all right? Apparently, think we do not allow this at all. So we're going to kick you out. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about that. We got rid of him. Content was removed. I do not allow that in our chat. So that's what I'm talking about. And we have Marcel chat. Welcome. She says hello. So let's give her an applause. We have Navant Holland, 9488. Welcome to the chat. How are you? I am fine. How are you? If you are a legit channel, which we will find out in just a second, we will get into it. I believe I'm leaving StreamYard. We have to see. So, let's see, other gentlemen here. You're not coming. There you are. Let's see. On the channel, see who you are. And we have Betty here. Well, welcome, Betty. Welcome. Tried your goulash, and it was delicious. My wife wasn't crazy about it. She didn't like the tomatoes or some of the stuff. So that's it. So we're going to leave you here for now. We're going to subscribe to your channel. We don't have any real content, so we will continue with you. Now what we're going to do is put up our thing, and it was very good. My daughter liked it and stuff. I'm going to try another one of your reviews. I will let you know when we do that. My video for my seeds are going up tomorrow. I want to get the URL on the page. Let's see. And our mailing address. Let's see if it comes up on the screen. And it did. So thank you for your time and Doris. Thank you, Nevada. Thank you for coming in. This is our mail. Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Montour, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Montour, New York, 11793. Again, Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Montour, New York, 11793. If you want a sticker from me, you will get 4 stickers, 2 large and 2 small. Hold on. If you do not have stickers and you want stickers, just send me a self-addressed envelope and I will send you the sticker. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, let me know what you think. We will be changing probably to restream or something like that. We will not be staying with things. I'm not getting an answer, and I have to go check my phone to see if it's charged, see if I got an answer from StreamYard. Uh, Probably next week or by the end of the month, the end of April, we will not be using StreamYard again. So because they're not answering me. Double bill. I have to contact my bank first. So hold on 1 second. I'm checking something with uh, StreamYard right now. All right, I have to respond to this tomorrow. Hey, welcome to the chat. Very sorry about that. I do not tolerate people like that. This is my mailing address, and she says, "Is that your URL address?" That is my mailing address. My URL you will not be able to come up because you're new in the chat. I do not allow uh, people that are new into the chat because they don't trust the people, and you have to be uh, a member of the channel. Hold on. No, we can't. All right. And if you're going to be like that, we will kick you out. We don't allow that in the chat. Has to be about gardening and anything human or anything like that. Not going to tolerate it. Okay. So I want to see. This is cool. I want to see who you are. I'm going to put my URL up in a minute. We just want to check one thing. We're going to go into what we're talking about. I can see that you're a legit channel, but it will not allow you to come up because you're not been in the thing long enough. And we don't allow messages like that. We don't play stuff on the channel. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we do not allow. Tonight is the Wednesday vlog. Vlog we talk about uh, what we're doing with the channel, where we're going, what's happening. If you have any questions for me or anything like that, I will tell you what we're doing. And that's it. So we do not play to this stuff. Can I play a demo vision? We do not tolerate that. So we can actually delete this. We do not know who this person is. So what we can do is give ourselves a like in the chat, and that's what I appreciate. You giving me a like in the chat. That's how many likes we have in the chat so far. How many likes do we have? We have 2 likes. So thank you. Now we will make it 3 because we will go to our channel and put it up. So what we're going to be doing is tomorrow working on the greenhouse, getting that in shape, getting the side of the house and getting the side of the house cleaned up, cutting up the boards and stuff like that, showing you what we're going to do. You can see that the grass is green. We didn't put anything down on it yet. So why would we disturb that, rip out grass and stuff like that? People have brown grass stuff. That because it was too cold. Now we have the thermometer, soil test. We're going to test the soil. we will be testing the soil. And I showed you it yesterday. I'll tell you why we're checking the soil. We'll go into Q&A, what the channel is about, and everything else. In just a second, I'm going to get that up. So I want to set up Restream and see what they're like. I'm going to try Streamlab and everything. I want to see if it's easy enough to do. So I think when is the, we'll check that out. Next week. I'm going to wait till next week before we do anything. Hopefully they'll get in touch with me. StreamYard. If not, I'm going to try Restream. I'm going to set up a Restream and see what they're like for the 16th. If I get a response by the 16th and they work this out, I will. I'll stay with it. If they don't, then we're done. Put a like in here. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm always having problems with this. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. It just keeps buffering. So we have another week. We have until Thursday of next week. We're going to try. Uh, and we'll give ourselves a like. Okay. So now we have 3 likes. If you haven't given a like, by all means, give a like. Let me know what you think. My hours are going up again. They went, I lost like 20 points or something. Now they're going up again. Let's see if they have the message. Okay. All right. Now, welcome, Squirrel. Welcome to the chat. I'm going to tell you where our numbers are in just a second. So went down to 3808. We're now slowly going back up. I'm at 3814 right now. That's where we're at, right there. Okay. I was at 3840. Went down. What is this stream about? This stream is about garden aquatics and what we're doing in our yard. I'm telling everybody where we are with monetization and stuff like that. And we're going into a Q&A. And I just wanted to say hello to Squirrel, Magna Fishing and Outdoors. And thank you for coming in. SFNYF. Thank you. And we'll go into question and answer period. What the channel is about. It'll be a Q&A. What the channel is about. What the channel is about is gardening, aquatics. Aquatics could be anything. Aquatic gardening, irrigation, stuff like that. What we're doing with the channel. He said, Squirrel said, I have 2 pictures I have posted on my community tab. And a drink review video I got to put on my channel. Okay, so you're working on it, you're doing it. And that's what we're talking about. Channels help people get monetized and stuff like that. And that's the remix portion of the channel. What we're going to talk about today, what we did in the yard with pond, cleaning out the pond, cleaning up all around it. I cleaned up the garden beds and stuff like that. We're going to get behind the pond and clean that up, which we will do on Friday. What we're going to do tomorrow is get to the side of the house and get to our greenhouse. What we're going to be doing in the greenhouse, and we'll talk about the seeds, planting seeds. And now is the time to do it. If you don't do it by the end of this week, or get seeds in the ground and protect them, you will not have a harvest in June. That's what you want to do. You want to have a harvest June, mid-June, have the plants growing in the ground by May. And that's the time frame of planting. You plant seeds in the greenhouse now, so that within 2 weeks, by the end of April, you will have seeds ready, germinating, and be able to plant them in the yard, in your garden bed or in your garden, whatever you're going to do. And then you will have your plant growing and ready to harvest in June, the end of May, beginning of June. That's what you got to do. You got to get it in now because this is the first week, the first full week of the month. Let's go through it on the calendar. We're in the first full week. So by the 11th, you should have seeds in the ground. So welcome to the live stream on this side. Squirrel said. Okay. Now, you gotta have them in the ground by the 11th. So, uh, what we're gonna do tomorrow, I'll tell you about the seeds that I planted or prepared, put in napkins and stuff like that. We're not talking about these, but we will be planting these lettuce and stuff like that. He says, I'm on both sides. Okay. We'll be planting lettuce seeds and stuff like that in the greenhouse and have them in the greenhouse by Friday. We'll check them up. We'll check on them on Saturday. For Friday and Saturday, I'm going to be working on the rest of the yard, getting ready to plant, so that by the 22nd of April, we want to be able, or that Saturday of the 25th, we want to get the seeds in the ground. I'm on both sides. Okay. So we want to have them in the ground growing. So by the 25th, it should be growing. By mid-May, we should have healthy plants, buds on them, or whatever you see signs of growth. That's what you got to do. Not that cold. This is a cold tolerant plant. It takes 7 to 10 days to germinate. You put these seeds in a quarter depth. Put seeds 18 inches, 18.6 inches apart. So in other words, you will row, try to spread them out. It grows 6 to 12 inches. Days to germination. Maturity. 40, 42, 42 to 64 days, 46 days. So you got to get this in the ground now. So by the end of June, you will have a harvest of lettuce. All right. We're going to germinate. We're going to push the germination on it. This is 65 day maturity. Height 6 to 18 inches. Seeds 4 to 6 feet. In other words, in height, stuff like that. Depth a half inch. Germination 5 to 10 days. So the majority of the plant germination is in 5 to 10 days on those seeds. What we're going to do is we're going to try to grow our own peppers, radishes, stuff like that. This is 10 to 12 days. So 2 weeks, we should have germination on it. We're going to plant them in the yard. By tomorrow, we'll try to get these in the greenhouse ready to go. in inches. The seed is 21, 18 inches. And days to harvest 75. So by the end of June, July, to be able to harvest. And we will tell you all about it. We're also going to tell you how to harvest and get your own seeds up. We're going to also try to plant radishes. The plant is directly in the flower, in the raised bed. I'll be making a second raised bed. We'll talk about Swiss chard. Get this row. Right. See that? All right. And we'll show you. I put this in the thing too. Then we have what the germination period is on this. 5 to 10 days. Average seed germination where you have something is 5 to 10 days. So you got to get it in now. So 1, 2, 3. So by the 15th, 16th, you'll have growth. By the end of the month, you should have something established in the ground. It's getting warmer. This should be the last cold snap. The temperature should get warmer. This is the same thing. 5 to 10 days. So half inch, so that will go down in the bottom of the thing. So we'll plant a couple of these. These are radishes. These are the big ones. We have the other ones too. I think I showed you these. We have string beans, garden beans. Right? And the same thing. 5 to 10 days. Half inch. 1 inch or so. You stick it in. And it germinates within 5 to 10 days. So you got to get the stuff in now. Here's small garden beans. Same thing. I know I have other stuff. I gotta make sure I have my squash and stuff. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna try the wildflower plants again and see what we get. When I planted them last year, I had more weeds than anything else. So I'm not too crazy about that. We will get broccoli, try broccoli. We also have horse seeds somewhere. I'll find them. And then we're going to plant tomato plants. So we're going to show you how to harvest seeds and stuff like that. I'll be getting seeds from other distributors. So, and then zinnias. We'll be planting this. We're going to see what plant and something that we can get in the ground. Flowers that would attract the bees to pollinate. Flowers bring the bees and stuff out of it. We want to keep the insects out of the ground. I'm going to put down some a spray for the insects so that they don't attack the plants. Something with garlic and soap and stuff like that, and you spray it in your garden. You've probably seen the video on it. I'm going to make up concoctions and stuff like that. I'm going to see what I can get that kill the mint and not harm pond. So I'm going to ask Gemini about that. What I can spray for that. And that's what we'll be asking Gemini questions as we go along. So let's get Gemini. So the question that I would ask uh, is there anything that I can use to spray on mint that will kill mint and not harm wildlife? Or it's near the pond, and I don't want to spray anything that weed kill or anything that would harm the fish. So we're going to ask Gemini if there is something for that, because that's what we want to do. We'll ask him, is there anything that will kill mint? I have a lot of mint growing on the side of my pond. Is there anything that I can spray or put down that would not harm the fish or wildlife around the pond? We'll see what he said. I'm thinking of getting out what I can, roots and all, when I start to clean the pond, and then redo the area with the pond line in a attractive, what do you call it, with attractive pine line that, no, so this is what we want to do. I'm thinking of covering it with the pond line, and I also have a attractive pond liner that looks like rock. I'm going to put the liner, what I can, down first and try to get out as much as I can, and then put this attractive pond liner that looks like rock around it. What they call rock on the roll. That's what I have. Will that work? By putting the liner down in the pond and putting the rocks around that piece of thing without destroying the entire pond. Will So that works. And then putting this protective liner, which looks like rock, on top of that. And that's what we have that on. I'm, I'm planning to put uh, the onliner down as far as I can, and then tucking it in along the fence, cutting the mint and getting the roots out as much as I can without disturbing the fish in the pond, scooping up all the cuttings and everything else, getting out as much as I can, then covering it with the online, and then the rock roll fabric, using a landscape fabric too, covering it with that, and then putting those slate rocks, stuff like that that I already have on top of it. Try to get as much as I can without moving the fish from the pond. Will that work? We'll see. If that works, I will tell you about what I'm trying to do. That's what we want to do. We want to get them out. what would I say about, uh, what would we say uh, about a foot and a half of that area? I already went in there and cleaned out as much as I can. I'm going to take my netting off in the next day or so and remove as much as I can and get all the leaves and stuff out from in. I put the landscape fabric on liner and the rock fabric on there, and I'm putting it right up to the fence, and I have a barrier that the water will back into the pond, and the slate rocks and stuff like that are already in the pond. I'm going to put them back and cover that up. I want to make sure that it's all there and not stress out the fish. So I'm not doing that tomorrow, which I did today. I'm going to check tomorrow, get whatever leaves I can get out. The fish seem to be fine. And then wait a day and then cut it back as much as I can and then put the pond liner, the landscape fabric, and the rock like fabric down and use the non-toxic foam that I have and cover that all up and then mount the rocks around it that are already in the pond and add some more natural look. So we'll see. But so I think that's it. So that's where we're going with AI and everything else, and that's how it works.
Cleaning one day and installing the next is a smart way to keep the water clear and the fish calm. Taking the area and using that fish safe foam. Here are a few final tips to make sure that natural look holds up and the net stays buried for good. The tuck and foam strategy. Sealing the edge. When you use the non-toxic foam, focus on the gap between your slate rocks and the rock on a roll fabric. This prevents any stray mint runners from finding a crack of light to run through. The fence line. Tucking the liner right up to the fence is great. If you can, try to have the liner go up the base of the fence just an inch or two, like a baseboard. This ensures that any runoff from the fence goes over your rock layer and back into the pond, rather than getting trapped behind the liner. Protecting the fish, gentle foam application, even non-toxic foam, can be a bit messy. If you are applying it near the water's edge, keep a damp rag handy to catch any drips before they hit the surface. Staging the rocks. Since the fish are already used to the slate being in the pond, moving it back onto the fabric shouldn't bother them much. Just like we planned, doing it a day after the big clean lets the sediment settle so they aren't swimming in murky water while you work. Maintenance note. Once the pond liner and rock fabric are down, that area will be essentially maintenance free. If a piece of mint tries to pop up at the very edge where the liner ends, you can just snip it off. Without the main mother plant getting sunlight under the liner, it will eventually lose its energy and stop trying. It sounds like your man cave studio and your pond are both going to look great in your next broadcast. Since you mentioned you're taking the netting off and finishing this up in the next couple of days, are you planning to document the before and after for your viewers?
Yes, the last 2 days I concentrated on the pond, getting the mint out as much as I could, cut as much as I could, without taking the netting off, protecting the fish. I concentrated on getting most of the weeds out. I just have to pull some more weeds out, which we'll do on Friday. And then we'll take the liner, the netting out of the pond, and we will get behind it and put those layers of landscape fabric and liner and the rock-like fabric down, like using the foam and everything else and putting the rocks there, slate that's already in the pond. I'll make sure they dry out. And then we'll do that and then set up. I want to get that area behind the pond, and I have a barrier by the fence. That liner and stuff like that, and the rock on the roll will go on that area. And I already did 2 videos about it, cleaning up the garden, cleaning out the mint that I could get to, cutting all of it back and taking it out. So we'll see what that says.
It sounds like you've been putting in the hard work, and doing those before videos was a smart move. Your viewers always appreciate seeing the behind the scenes grit before the final reveal. Breaking it up into stages is definitely the right. Focusing on the needs first and then the installation on Friday will keep you from getting overwhelmed. Final tips for Friday's project. Drying the slate. It's great that you're letting the slate dry out. The non-toxic foam and any adhesives will bond much better with dry rock than wet or slimy surfaces. It also gives you a chance to see the true color of the rocks, so you can arrange them for that natural look you're after. The netting transition. When you take the netting off Friday, that's your best window to get those leftover roots. Since you've already cut the tops back, those white runners should be easier to spot and pull. Managing the slope. Since you have that barrier by the fence, just ensure the pond liner has a very slight lip or curve to the water. You want to make sure that any heavy rain doesn't get under your new layers. It should all shed off the rock on the floor and right back. A quick content idea. Since you've already done 2 videos on the cleanup, the Friday video will be the big payoff. Showing how you layer the pond liner, landscape fabric, and rock on roll will be a great tutorial for other pond owners who struggle with basic plants like this. It's a professional solution with chemicals, which is a huge win for any lawn and garden enthusiast. Good luck with the final move on Friday. Hopefully, the weather holds up so you can get those layers down and the slate back in place. Are you planning to add aquatic plants to the pond once the mint is officially evicted?
Yes, that will be down the road when I get the new pond canister filter installed. So that would be next week. When I do that, then I will look to get some non-invasive plants or just put some artificial like plants around the area, setting it up in foam and stuff like that. It's going to look nice with the new waterfall and everything else. That would be next week. So hopefully we will be able to get it done. If not, definitely Monday or Tuesday of next week, we'll get into that. So I will contact you probably on Friday night evening or whatever, tell you what I did. We'll generate a thumbnail or something from that image when the time comes. That's it. So we'll see what it says.
That sounds like a fascinating transformation. Combining a new canister filter with a fresh waterfall and that stone rock on roll is going to give the pond a professional, polished finish. It really sounds like the Garden Aquatic Studio is leveling up. Using artificial plants set in foam is a clever, low-maintenance hack. You get the lush green look without worrying about anything like that mint trying to take over again. Plus, they stay green all year round. Here is the game plan for our next chat, Friday evening. Catch me then to let me know how the liner, sandwich, and slate placement went. The reveal. Once you have your photos or a description of the finished look, we can definitely work on a high-quality thumbnail for your channel. Make sure it highlights the new rock texture and the waterfall to grab those clicks. Next week, we can dive into the canister filter setup and how to integrate those plants into the foam. Good luck with the final meet.
That's
and
what-
very I'll be here whenever to update. Stay safe working around the water.
Okay, so that's why we're using AI. And if you're not using it and everything else, it will definitely hinder your thing because everybody's going into it. So tomorrow we're going to get into the greenhouse and planting our vegetables and stuff like that. And then on Friday, we'll be working on the pond again. And hopefully have all that ready to go on Saturday We'll get into there. We'll see how much rock on the roll we have. We'll patch everything up, and we'll make that clear. I'll show everybody all the flowers and stuff that we got, and that's what we'll be doing. That's what the blog is about. The blog is telling you what we're doing. We're showing you that we're doing this. So tomorrow we'll be going to our guard system to get everything ready. And I will chat with ChatGPT and Gemini about that again. So that's what we're doing with that. So we'll be getting the seeds together. We'll be getting them in the moist towel and stuff like that, showing you that. And next week we'll be able to get them in the greenhouse. We're going to get the beds all cleaned out. We're going to try to get most of the weeds out tomorrow. And I don't want to disturb the fish. They were all stressed out and everything else. So I would say there's about maybe 20 or so fish in there right now. Also on this side. Okay, so if you want the URL to come up, you want to come up, we are going to probably go to Restream or Streamlab. I'm looking at both of them. By next week, I will make the determination. If they do not get back to me or whatever, we will stop it. The reason I haven't stopped it yet because I have some credit pending on my credit card. Here it is. Here's the URL. Let's see if we can pin it to the top of the page if it'll let us do it. It's still not letting us do this. Pin. Did it work? Nope, just brought it up. All right. So here it is. Here's the URL. If you want to come up into the chat, you can. And then we're going to probably use Restream. It looks like the best thing. I'm going to look at that tomorrow in the morning. By the afternoon, like 12:30 or so, I will get to the pond, what we can, show you what I did. I will finish the garden bed along the pond, getting all those weeds out and everything else, getting all our lawn ornaments and stuff like that, the predators out. I put everything back around it. I showed you, if you saw the video, I showed you all the lawn ornaments and stuff like that that go around the pond in a pile, all the lights in a pile, all the berry garden stuff in a pile, and the frogs removed to the other side. So what we're going to do is get in there, take all the frogs out, stuff like that, get all those weeds out that we can, and work on that. I got to see in the shed if I have the rock on a roll. Fabric left, I think I have some. Probably out there. I'm sorry, I'm getting this up, but I dropped. So I will do that first in the morning, say like around 11:30, 11 o'clock. We'll get to that and do that. And then what we'll do is get to our greenhouse, figure out what flats we're going to put in there, what flower pots we're going to put in there, and everything else. We're going to look to see if we're going to do another greenhouse. So that's tomorrow's project. On Friday, it's back to the pond, cleaning out the rest of the area, taking out the old filter, and getting ready for the new filter. I will probably do that tomorrow. We'll probably get the filter on next week. I want to make sure that those things go through before I cancel the card on StreamYard and everything. They're not getting back to me, and I want that money back. And I will contact them tomorrow. That they owe me money for the time that I spent on the channel, and they took me off, and I restarted it, and they said that they would look into it, and never did. And they say they have no record of my subscribership, and I've been a member since 2023. I have records for that, and I will ask them that I had them double bill me, and I told them I wanted to go with the monthly plan, and all of a sudden they're screwing that up. I had to restart it, and they were supposed to give me the money back. They haven't given me the money back. I'm going to contact the bank tomorrow or Friday and tell them, okay, if I don't get a refund, I'm going to stop payment. I have some stuff coming out that I want to go through. Once those payments go through, I will say, okay, are these charges there? And then we'll say, okay, I want to file a fraud claim on StreamYard because they are not refunding me the money for the time that I'm on because I resubmitted the channel on the 30th of March. I paid the bill. On that day, I was supposed to be able to, it was supposed to come out on the 16th of April. They canceled me on the 30th of March. I want to get that money reimbursed to me and carry it over to April, May. I want to be the May 16th, and that will be okay. If they don't do that, I'm filing a fraud claim. That's simple. So hopefully we'll work it out and we'll stay with StreamYard, but it doesn't look like it. We're probably going to go to Restream or Streamlab. We're going to check both of them out. He says, I'm just listening. Okay, and I believe that's what everybody else is doing. Well, we got a few people in here. We have 6 people in the chat. Do we have 6 likes? Let's see. We have 5. Okay, that means somebody didn't like the video. So it may be 6, but doesn't show me, so it may be 6. So tomorrow is the greenhouse, setting up the flats, getting the potting soil and stuff ready to plant the seeds in the greenhouse, showing you the seeds that I put in the paper napkins, getting all my seeds ready and stuff like that, getting in the shed, getting all that stuff out and getting that ready. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the pond on Friday. I'll probably work on it Saturday, and then Monday we'll be getting everything ready for the filter in the pond. So I'm going to do that up there on the board, and I will show everybody on Sunday night after the Dollar Tree haul what my plans are for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week. And then a to-do list. We'll be starting that. And it will be, you're going to get sick of me with posting and everything else. So I want to get my monetization. I'm just going to do shorts after short after short after short after short with cars, landscape videos, landscapers, Dollar Tree stuff. I want it. It's great for the AI thing, but I want to show the people, they're showing you Dollar Tree. They're showing you photos of Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you photos of Dollar Tree. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to actually have live photos of Dollar Tree. I'll be doing stuff like this. This is all AI. See this? This is all AI. Allegedly. AI. I will have some AI and I will tell you, okay, this is AI generated, but this is what I did from the, how close is it? So I want to show you what I'm talking about. This is what I'm going to show you. You don't see that on videos. I'm going to show you a video of Dollar Tree and what I got. This is what I'm talking about. I'll put this up to the screen. I'll say, okay, this is the Dollar Tree section. This is what I got. You see these lights? These lights are in my deck. That's what I got. I use them for that. I have the solar lights from Dollar Tree. Here, that one's here too. I'll show you the solar lights. We're going to use those solar lights around the thing with the shepherd's hooks and everything else. If you watch the video that last night and today, I was working on the pond, getting all the gardens ready in the backyard. Now it's time to go to the front. And we'll get, by the end of April, beginning of May, we should have all this stuff in. So it will work out. And we will get to putting fertilizer down and seed down by the end of next week, because we're going to get our sprinklers turned on, and we should have some little rain in there that will help. So we'll get to that too. And that's another, so probably Saturday, what's up Saturday will be, in the yard, the front yard, with showing you the mulch. I'm going to go back to Home Depot tomorrow too to get some more mulch. I'm going to see what Home Depot sales are. So that's, I'll show you. Okay, this is the Dollar Tree lights in the store. This is what they have. I'll show you how I'm going to use this. This is why I show you the Dollar Tree walls. This is why I show you what stuff's in Dollar Tree. This is what we're using in our videos in Garden Aquatics. Why Dollar Tree? If people say, why are you showing Dollar Tree stuff? Why are you doing Dollar Tree walls? I mix and match, talking to you about sugar content and stuff like that. It's all with the Dollar Tree, using the sugar-free water, using the lights, solar lights, what we're doing with the lights, where we're going, what we're putting up. We'll talk about these too. We'll be putting these decorative lights up too. Where I'm going to put these up. Okay? This is all gardening, making your garden look attractive. Setting up a little bird aviary or bird sanctuary for birds to go. We got to deter the cats. We want the other wildlife, the rabbits, the ducks, the birds, robins, all that stuff, squirrels, the raccoons and stuff I'm not crazy about, but the lizards and stuff are out now. So that means the weather is warming up. It's not really that cold. So that's a sign too. We'll talk about that. But that's it. We'll talk about these pots and stuff. See, it's all stuff in Dollar Tree. That's why I show the Dollar Tree stuff. We'll talk about all that stuff. We're going to have a party with that. We'll show you the hula hoops, what we're going to do with the hula hoops. In gardening, yes, in gardening. And we'll be using these AI videos I want to save these. I'll be using the AI videos. Here we go. Come on. We'll be using these AI videos. And we'll show you how to set them up. We have some of these. We're going to set them up around the uh, garden beds, entries. We're going to clean that up and everything else. It's going to look nice. And then we'll show you, we're not putting a tire up there, but we have that bed around the lamppost. And we'll fix that lamppost too. Definitely, positively this year. I would say by the end of April, I will have that light fixed. I'm thinking of taking the cord out of the ground and putting it a junction box in the bed around the lamppost and plugging that into that so that I don't have to drag the cord when I cut the grass, plug it into the thing. I have the lights. I will just plug the lights into the cord under the ground by the lamppost. In other words, I'll have a junction box right there. We'll talk about the junction box that I have on the side of the house. I have them both on both sides of the fence. Okay? I have one by the side door of the house. You want to take that and use that as a connection for our plug for a generator, that I could pull the generator out, plug it in, or I might make a little compartment for the generator. And then when we do get a power failure, I could go right out there and plug it in and start it up. So that's another step that we could look into doing. But for right now, it's in the shed and we can use it. I'm looking to get a small generator. If we do lose power, at least I can keep my refrigerator on. I may be buying that for like $50 or $100, and I will link How to with Doc, and I have to link How to with Doc video to the lawn and garden video that I posted yesterday, which is up. Today it says it's still spring cleanup. We're cleaning up around the pond. Tomorrow we're getting to the garden beds and to our side yard, and hopefully getting all the stuff that we have on the side yard into the garage or into the shed out of the way. That's the title for tomorrow. And then, of course, on Friday, getting back to the garden bed. So we have another hour to go in the chat, and I have to visit the little boy's room, but I'm going to hold off as much as I can. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Judy May is doing okay. She's still commenting on my videos. So we still want to pray for her. Prayers for Judy May that she gets better soon. She's going to go back to the doctor or whatever with the leg and see how it is. She's still in pain. Of course, she would be with that. But it's working out for her. She's getting better. She's commenting. She's around. Thank God that she continues to get that better. And it should be around. And that Grandma Lynn gets the surgery that she needs, if she needs surgery, or it could be treated what she had. It's not thing. I believe it may be a gallbladder issue. So we'll see when that comes about. That hopefully she'll be on very, very soon. And when she comes back, we have I'm going to do something for her. Hopefully by that time we'll be monetized. By the end of this month, I will be monetized. I will get there. It's going like this. Again, it's going like this. So I see what I did, and I got to duplicate that where it peaked, and now it dropped down again, but not significantly. So we got to keep doing that, and I will be doing that. And which I told everybody, the key is in the video. So if you want to come up, you can come up. Here's the URL. Well, the thing, so if somebody comes up, that's fine. So we're going to go to StreamYard. We may go to StreamYard, go to another server. Hopefully, I can work it out with them. If not, it looks like we're going to go to another server. I'm going to contact them with another email on Friday, telling them that I'm going to contact the bank if I'm not reimbursed for my money. I've got some of the stuff back. I want the original file that I had with all my uploaded pictures and everything else, and be reimbursed for me paying for the end of the month for an additional month. You owe me from March 30th, March 16th to April 16th. I resubscribed on March 30th. I see 5 on this side. There's 5 on both sides. So that's 10. So I keep going back to that because that's in my mind, and that OCD is driving me crazy with that. So we'll be posting stuff on our board starting on Saturday, going to next week. And then we'll be posting a to-do list, do it later. Basically, you're going to get sick of me with videos. Sorry about that. You're definitely going to get sick of me. And with the phone, is this charged fully or not yet? We're getting there. I could put this on a fast charge, but I don't want to. Hopefully that may help us, the spike. But we may be this close and then it drop off. So you're not alone, squirrel. It has to do with, so I figured it out. I have to see what I did. I got to get in there tomorrow, and the first thing I'm going to do is go through those videos and do the hashtags and stuff like that, and then post at least 10, 15 shorts, at least 5 or 6 of mine with the grass that it's growing. We're finally cooling off. Period is over, and it's hopefully this month, the rest of the month, going to warm up where we can start doing stuff, and we will be doing it not this week, but next week. That will be one short about the thing. I will tell people about the ababida tree that I took off the side of the house and planted them in the side bed along the fence. Just stuck them in the ground for Christmas, and they're growing. He says, I got 2 drink videos coming out soon. Okay. That's what you got to do. And I'll be making something probably on Friday. Tomorrow we're going to have pizza. I'm going to look at some other recipes and stuff like that. We're going to start doing that. People ask, well, this is stuff that I grow in my garden. I want to cook it. I want to get salad. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my garden. Your watch hours went down. My watch hours are, and mine went down. I was at 108, so now I'm going up a little bit. I haven't peaked yet because that thing. And I think after that, it's going to drop some more. So I'm at that edge, like this, like this, like this, and then pops up again. So you're not alone. I'm frustrated. I should have been there already. But things come up where I can't do it. Like you said, I can't concentrate on it. I want to make this a diligent effort to get that and get it to a level where we have the website where people are buying stuff from me, where I have the seeds that I harvest or seeds that I get, and I'll sell them to the people too in the chat. Allegedly, we'll have a whole bunch of stuff going forward. And you'll see all that stuff going. So, okay, I did the greenhouse. I'll show you where you can get a greenhouse like this. We'll fix we'll fix the one fixture on the greenhouse that broke. I'm thinking about doing a live stream metal detecting on Saturday. My Saturday will be a live stream working on the side of the house. I'll be setting up my live stream that if you're alive on Saturday, when I am live, it's with the bird feeder or uh, the pond or working around the yard, and I see that you're live with the notification, I will tell people, okay, give me a thumbs up. Go over, check Squirrel Night Fishing out. He's doing some metal detecting on the live stream. So go check him out. So tomorrow I'll be running some of your videos. So that's it. So we'll be watching for that. Check out Squirrel's channel. If you don't get a notification, go over to Squirrel Magnet Fishing and Outdoors and see if he's doing some metal detecting on Saturday. So you'll see all the interesting stuff that I'm doing in the chat. I'm talking about in this video. We'll show you this too. This will be posting on. This is cool. This is butterflies. See this? This is butterflies and their lights. And this is the thing you hang this. So it should be interesting. I may hang this from the fence by the pond. I may hang it by the bird sanctuary. I may do it in the front of the house. We'll see. Maybe set it up in the greenhouse. But it's going to look nice. Gotta get, you ever get something out of a box and you go to put it back in and you can't get it back in the box? Well, that's just happened to me. There we go. It's back. See if I have the, of course, it doesn't have the one that I have. one of these, the butterflies. The butterflies, that's what I have. That's what we're doing. So it's coming along. I gotta get, the irrigation set up for the, faucet for the backyard. So I'm gonna see if I can get that in Ace or maybe Home Depot. If not, I will order it. That's why I don't want to cancel the card right away. So on Friday, I will make a call to the bank and I will tell them I'm waiting for uh, StreamYard to reimburse me. I'm in constant email. So far, they haven't gotten back to me about double billing. Uh, if they don't get back to me by June, by April 16th, I will tell them to file a fraud claim, and I want that money back, at least one of those uh, things back for it, because they're double billing me. I paid for the 30th. I should be paid from March 16th to April 16th. I had lost my channel. I resubscribed, told them what I was doing, and should be reimbursed, and they haven't got back to me. So I want that money back. So if they don't, and I keep going back to it, that's how it bothers me so much. Oh, you don't know. It's driving me crazy. So you don't know what it is. But that's it. We'll be working on it. Um, the, the property will look nice this year. We will get those things. Maybe I'll cut those pallets up tomorrow too. We'll see. I definitely want to get to that tree in front of the house. I definitely want to get to the tree in back of the house too. So after we get the garden beds and the greenhouse set up, then we'll be working on the pond on Friday and Saturday uh, with the live stream or whatever. But of course, we have to go to the store and stuff like that for the week with my wife. But after that, I could work on the yard. So, but that's what I'll be doing. I'll be setting up the live stream, and then I'll tell everybody I'm going to go into the live stream and say, okay, we're now going to do this, and this is part of the live stream, and we'll be working on everything. If I get my filter, but I don't think so. It's on back order, so we'll see. I will get it soon enough, and it will be definitely in by the end of April, all ready to go. We got the aerator and the bottom draining, so that will be all set up. I've got to find a good title for the thumbnail and a good picture. I'm going to take a picture of the pond and tell them to generate a thing in the middle of the thing, say, okay, we got our pond ready for our canister filter. Everything is set, ready to go. I'll tell everybody what I'm going to do on Friday and Saturday, getting that fixed. Oh, that without moving the fish out of the pond. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the foam on the pad that I have, put that down. I'm going to put the landscape fabric down. I'm going to put the liner down. I said, I'm not going to get those anytime soon. I'm not going to get this anytime soon. Don't be negative, squirrel. Do not be negative. You have to stop being negative. You will get there, or just continue to do it like you're doing it, and before you know it, you will get there. It'll just happen. It'll just happen. One day, it'll just happen. It will just happen, and everybody will be celebrating squirrels. Organization, YPP, whatever you get, you will get it. It went down to 36 again. Let's see what the weather is for tomorrow live right now. Should be warmer tonight. It's warmer tonight in the upper 30s, low 30s today. Let's see what this says. Let's see. What's the weather for tonight? This says 36 right now and 30. Tomorrow, it's going to be 44 for the high, maybe higher, and 36 for the low. On Friday, it's going to be 52 and 38 for the low. On Sunday, it's going to be 58 for a high and 43 for a low. So it looks like it's going to stay up there. And then we're going to get rain on Wednesday. It's a possibility of some rain, light rain, on Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So it would be perfect that we do the fertilizing. So we got to get the fertilizer in before that time. If not, I'll get some stuff. We have to see what Home Depot. I got that card. I got the Lowe's card too. I got to find that. I don't know what I did with it. It's around somewhere. We'll find it. And we'll make our attempt. So what I'm thinking, what's going to happen, I'm going to get so close or get there, and then the next thing is going to drop off and I'm going to lose it. So hopefully we'll see. We got to keep our stuff up there. And that's the key is in the video. Make a good video, make a good thumbnail, get people to watch it. That's what we're going to try to do. So we'll be outside tomorrow afternoon. It will come up around 5:30, 6 o'clock, the video. I'm going to try to post every day around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then do some more shorts and stuff like that. Let's see where we are now. I'm curious. We'll check it out after our stream as well. Let's see where we are. We're still at 38.14. I was at 38.40. I went down almost 30 points. See where analytics are. You see, This is where we are, right here, around there. You see that? Now, the next, that's the first. The second, it's going up. The third, it goes up. On the fourth, it goes up to 42. You see that? You see that up there? Right? And then it drops down again. All right. By the fifth, it's down to 14 again. And then the 16th, it's down to 16. So it's getting there. So hopefully it won't drop that much. We'll see. I'm over 4,000. Why does it go down to 16? That's ridiculous. But that's the way they play. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can show you that I got. No, it's all hearsay. So tomorrow we'll be getting this stuff out of the shed, getting the greenhouse done, and maybe cutting the grass on the side of the house, maybe cutting up those boards too. And then in the morning, get to the garden beds because they did the shed and the greenhouse on Thursday. Friday, get to the garden beds and the rest of the pond. And Saturday, get the rock on the roll, whatever I have, get that set up because the pond's not leaking. It's working. We got to get in there and get it done before the rain. So it's going to be a dry spell. So we'll get that fixed. So that's what I'll probably do. The schedule for tomorrow is the shed, the garden, greenhouse set up, and the side yard done and cutting up those pallets and stuff like that. We'll be out there. We'll be out there around noon because my daughter's working. We'll be there until like 6 o'clock or so. Get that all done and then get into our what would you call it? Groove by Friday. Get back to the pond, clean up from the shed to the pond, around the pond. And Saturday, put my landscape fabric, little vinyl liner up, and stuff like that. So we'll see. We know we have it. I gotta find the pieces. I gotta get some landscape foam that they use for waterfall, stuff like that. It's non-toxic. I may have some, but I'm going to get some non-latex rubber gloves and use that when I use the foam because I don't want to get it all over my hands. But it should be done by Saturday. And then Sunday will be just checking out everything and then getting our mulch in place on next week. Next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll get our mulch in and we'll get our flower seeds and ready to go. And we'll try to get our garden beds ready for seeding because it's warming up. I mentioned that. You got to get the seeds in the ground by next week. If you don't, you're going to have a harvest late in July. You want to have a harvest by the end of June, beginning of July. Start harvesting or getting ready for the plants to produce fruit and stuff like that for you. So we have a half hour to go. We now have 2 people in the chat. And we only have an hour and 15. Average viewing duration is an hour and 15 minutes. So that's basically what we've been in here, an hour and 50 minutes. So we'll get the 2 hours in, we'll go to around 11 or so, and we'll call it quits. I will be back tomorrow night on this channel after Friday. I will let you know what I'm doing. By Friday, I will let you know what I'm doing. I want to try to get the all the stuff ordered for the thing so that I will tell them, okay, I ordered this, that's okay. I ordered this, that's okay. I want to make sure I don't get a bill for StreamYard because they owe me. I should be able to stay on StreamYard till the end of May. If they bill me in the 15th, if I don't hear from them by the 15th, I'm going to tell the bank to put the fraud thing in. So again, I'm talking about that. See? So we want to set it up for this 15th. 15th is April 15th, tax day. What's Easter Monday? Easter Sunday. Okay, so we gotta have our stuff in the ground, so I will have to call the bank on Friday and tell them if they bill me on the 16th, I'm going to call them on the 16th and say, did they bill me? Or say the 17th, and that they bill me, because I want to order those 2 things, which I'll order tomorrow, to make sure they go in. And then I'll say, okay, this is okay. This is what I ordered. Okay, now, if StreamYard puts in a thing and they cut me off, I'm in the thing paid up till the 30th of April. I should be paid up till the end of May because they double billed me. Because I lost the channel and I want that money back. And I can't stop talking about it. It's driving me crazy. So we're almost there to 2 hours. So we're going to go to about 11:45 and then we're going to call it quits for tonight. So we got 2 people in here. Where is everybody else? I'm going to post it tomorrow. I'm going to post it now for Thursday, and I will post the thing. And I'll be looking into StreamYard tomorrow too. I got a full day ahead of me, so I'm going to get up like 9:30, have my breakfast, be at the computer looking at Restream, Streamlab, seeing if StreamYard contacted me. I will email them tomorrow, telling them that I am doing that. If I don't hear from them by Monday or Tuesday, the 15th, I am filing a fraud claim that you owe me. I should be able to be on here till June because I paid twice. I paid in March 16th till April 16th. I lost the channel at that time, and I renewed this prescription in
in March the 30th, I should have a subscription for StreamYard until the 30th of May because of the double billing. If they don't honor that, or the 16th of June, if they don't honor that, I'm going to file a fraud and stop the card. I want to get those payments in. I'll do that tomorrow. And on Friday, I will call the bank. I will write to them one more time and say, I'm filing a fraud claim because I've not heard from you. If I don't hear from you by the 14th or 15th, that you're crediting me for that prescription because you terminated my account for whatever reason. I was paid up until April 16th. I reapplied on March 30th when you terminated the account, opened up a new account, which I have right here. I lost everything. You gave me stuff that I don't need. I want the entire file that I had with everything on it, with all the pictures and stuff like the green screens that I set up prior to that landscape thing. I had it all there. It's not there anymore. I lost that. I paid on the 30th. My contract was supposed to be up on the 16th. And then you would bill me for the 16th. I paid from the 30th, so I should have another month of service without being billed. So if you're going to double bill me, I want to know. If you're not going to contact me, I will file a fraud with the bank. I'm contacting them on Friday. If I don't hear from them, that's what I'm going to do. And of course, I bring it up again because it bothers me. It bothers me. Why does it? It bothers me. I don't know. It irks me. It's in my brain. It's driving me nuts. So we'll see. Okay, Sarah. So watch for the videos tomorrow of the shed. I'll probably fix that board, another board there. And what we'll do is get to the greenhouse, get the shed, get all this stuff out because we're not going to get the rain. We'll get all that stuff together and then get to the greenhouse, setting up everything. So by Saturday, we can plant in the greenhouse. We'll be showing you the seeds in the paper towels, paper napkins, and putting them in oil and stuff like that. You will see that. And then we're going to cut up those boards and stuff, have them out of the way. It's all spring cleanup. This is more spring cleaning, getting the side yard done, getting the greenhouse set up, and then getting ready to set up our fourth raised bed on the side of the house. I'll decide what we're going to put in there. I got to get zucchini. I got to see my seeds. I thought I had zucchini and stuff like that. We got to get in the shed and check everything out. So we'll do that first, and then after that we'll get to the greenhouse. So between Thursday and Friday, we'll get to the greenhouse and the side yard. By Friday afternoon, the raised beds and the pond. And Saturday, we'll be working on the pond or whatever else we do in the yard. And that will be live stream as well. So we're almost there at the witching hour. We're going to go for a few more minutes So I want to thank everybody for coming in. I will be back tomorrow night with the Man Cave again. So thank you for being here. And this has got to go back to that corner. I don't know why this is this. Got to get that back. I had that, would bother me, I had all this set up with the new screen, black and white color, whatever. It was all prepared on the thing for the new intro. I lost it. I got to go back to my editing and see if I have it, because I want to start using it next week. So tax day, if I get billed again, after that, we will go to StreamYard. I'm going to from StreamYard to Restream or Streamlab. We're going to check out their plan tomorrow. And we'll contact them on Friday and tell them they have until Tuesday. Again, I'm talking about StreamYard. To settle with me with the 15th of March to the 15th of April, that I'm paid up until the 16th. If I do not hear from you, you owe me the thing. I should be able to be on until without paying you until the 15th of May. If I do not have a reimbursement or acknowledge that the mistake was made, if I'm rebilled for the account, I'm canceling it. And I'm canceling the card. And I'm filing a fraud claim. That's it. So, if you want to know something about, then we'll go through the questions again. What we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be getting to the greenhouse, getting all the flats in place, what we're going to plant and everything else. Going to check out my garden soil, my mulch, figure out how much mulch I need. We'll be checking out the shed, checking out the lights and stuff like that, what's there, and getting the side yard almost cleaned up. I'm going to pile all the lumber between the shed on the side of the house and the fence. We'll get all that done. We'll cut up all that lumber or break that stuff up tomorrow. I think my daughter's going to knock on the door. And we'll see. So we'll probably say goodbye to StreamYard. We'll see what happens. I can't stop bringing it up. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you, the guests that came into the chat. We're sorry, we always have some idiot that comes in. We try to keep it family friendly in here. We're going to look at StreamYard, see what they have, if they work it out with me. If not, we will go to Streamlab. I'm going to check it out. Streamlab out tomorrow. I'm going to check out Restream tomorrow, see what they have as far as fonts like this and stuff. If they have anything like this, questions and answers. All right. This. All right. And then, of course, all this stuff. See what they have. So we'll probably use that tomorrow. But that's it. But we'll use that. That's why I like it. So we go to this. I'll show you with the way I had it set up. Where is it? Okay, then we would go to this. And then it would come on. But it didn't work. Of course, they have this too, which I like. You can put that up. You can put that up. You can put this up. And of course, we can move the stuff around. But no, they don't like it. So we'll see. We have until the 15th. On the 15th, I will let you know what happens on Friday if I hear from them. I will let you know on Monday what's going on. Tuesday, I will say, okay, it's over. Okay, we're staying. Not. But it was a nice ride. And I went to Google search and stuff like that, and they said there's a lot of problems, but they don't have a person that you can talk to. So we're going to go ahead with our fraud on them. I'll get the money back. It's a big company, and I guess they can do that. They don't care about one person. So. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Okay. I want to thank you all for being in here. I want to thank you, Squirrel, Magna Fishing and Outdoors. I want to thank you, Mr. Timer. I want to thank Timer tag 178 for being here. I want to thank this gentleman for being here. I don't like this gentleman being here, so I want to get this out. All right, we're going to get this out. Ban those comments from the chat. I want to make sure it does it. All right, we don't want that in here, so that's it. And then this gentleman, and then we have this gentleman. So thank you for coming into the chat. We got all the trolls out and the bad comments. So thank you all for being here. I will see you all in the next video. So just like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So we can get rid of that. So that's it. I will see you all in the next video. Remember, all things are possible. If you believe you can do something, you can do it. You can do it. By all means, then we have this gentleman here. SFNYF. And then we have JM Play ZCSX64. Thank you all for coming in tonight. I will see you all in the next video. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. That's like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, and share the video out and comment down below. By putting a like in, it tells YouTube you like the video, so they'll post it more. If you ding the bell and you're not getting notifications, go back and redo it. Do not unsubscribe because you lose all your credit for my channel to your channel. So keep dinging that bell, just refreshing the bell so you will get notified, and comment on a couple shorts or two so they know that you're interested in the channel, and I will get your comments. So remember that the past is behind us, the present is now, the future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. And I will see you all tomorrow around the same time, 8:35 Eastern, 7:35 Central, 6:35 Mountain, and 5:35 Pacific. Till then, Stephen F. saying so long. Hasta la vista, baby. I'll see you tomorrow.